I rise today in enthusiastic support of House Bill 2508, which will give nonprofit resettlement agencies the resources they need to continue serving refugees in Oregon. Before I begin, I want to give us a very solid definition of who refugees are. A refugee is someone who has been forced to flee their home country and is unable to return due to a well-founded fear of persecution because of their race, religion, nationality, or social group. Refugees are admitted through the State Department, and they are the most vetted individuals who enter our country. More than half the world's refugees are children. My support for House Bill 2508 is based on two simple ideas: that when we welcome refugees, we welcome our neighbors, and when we set refugees on the path to success, everyone in our state is better off. Since 1975, Oregon has resettled over 67,000 refugees. These refugees come from all over the world, from the Ukraine, Somalia, or Bhutan. They arrive in Oregon after experiencing unimaginable hardships, spending years or decades in overseas refugee camps and waiting years to complete security checks before setting foot in our country. And they make a life here in Oregon, and they become our neighbors. They start businesses, send their children to school, work alongside us, and even run for office. They enrich our culture and make Oregon a much better place. Nonprofit refugee settlement agencies make all of this possible, and they do it on a shoestring budget. These agencies are paid by the federal government to provide these services, but those resources are becoming less and less dependable. Our resettlement agencies here in Oregon are being forced to lay off staff and are having to seriously consider shutting down entirely. That harms our state's ability to support refugees now, but it also harms our ability to welcome refugees in the future. We can't let 2019 be the year we close our doors to refugees. We have historically thought of refugees resettlements as a federal issue, but it's time for us to take action at the state level. House Bill 2508 appropriates $2 million from the general fund. Up to $200,000 will be distributed to provide employment services to refugees. The rest will be distributed evenly to Oregon's 3 nonprofit resettlement agencies, Catholic Charities, Lutheran Community Services, and Sponsored Organized to Assist Refugees, or SOAR. These agencies provide unique, culturally specific services to recently arrived refugees. They meet them at the airport, show them how to open a bank account, get them started in English classes, enroll their children in schools, connect them to health care, and much, much more. Studies have shown that refugees who receive extended case management from resettlement agencies are significantly less likely to need public assistance. They are healthier, more stable, more likely to be employed, and more integrated into their community. In general, more than 90% of refugees are employed within 6 months of arrival, and over the long term, they have income similar or higher than native-born individuals. Put simply, supporting refugees allows them to thrive. I am so proud to live in a state where we give a warm welcome to newcomers. I am proud of the support we have from the community members, advocates, and lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. As Oregon state legislators, we don't have much control over the war and violence that causes many people to flee their home, but we have a chance today to take bold action and say Oregon is a welcoming place. I urge and I vote.